Hello everyone, and welcome to all who are here in virtual land as we try and bring a virtual curtain down on the transition year for 2020. It's a strange and in some ways unsatisfactory way to bring the year to an end, but we'll all get back together soon at some stage, and to say the year is over is not fully true. To use one of the greatest Irishisms, there'll be again in it. I'd like to thank a few people on behalf of myself and the TYs for all the help that they brought to bear for the transition year for 2020. So first of all, thanks to the teachers who went on the tour, Maury Kelly, Noreen Cohen and Larry Moakler. A great trip, no doubt, but it would not have been possible without their help. On that note, I'd also like to thank the yearheads for their work all year. And they will continue on as yearheads going into fifth year and leaving certs, Noreen and Larry. I'd also like to, also they worked as part of the core team, and I'd like to thank the other members of the core team as well, Seamus Meehan, Heather Reynolds, Laura Cunningham and Cathal Jordan. I'd like to thank the school management of Cathal and Colette Walsh for all the support that they've given to transition year, ongoing throughout this year and other years as well. I'd like to thank the members of the team who ran the musical, Stan Devine, Ruth Dempsey, Mary Melody, and of course Heather Reynolds. Some super nights out, very memorable occasions for the transition years, and so many of them put down in their interviews that it was the best thing that they did throughout the year. And thanks of course also to any teachers who were involved on trips that the transition years went. It's an important part of transition year to get out and experience new things, see new things, and so they did. It was a year of, experiences and, moments of one sort or another. There were inspirational moments, such as when Sarah Gilmore saved Miss Cohen from the swimming pool after she fell in, having put on too much tan. There were surprising moments, such as when Sinead Kane and Aisling O'Brien got sent off in the All-Ireland Camogie final. There were traumatic moments for some, such as when Arifa Gormley and Emma Finnerty had to witness Mr. Moakler dancing. So I'd also like to thank the parents, of course, for all the support that they gave, and mostly financial, I'm sure, in ensuring that the TY stayed engaged throughout the year and helping to fund the trips that they went on. And I'd also like to thank, of course, the most important people of all in this occasion is the transition years of 2020. Thank you for your participation, your good humour, hard work all year. I especially have to praise your engagement over the past couple of months in quite difficult circumstances. We couldn't have asked for more, but we were given a simple equation: stay at home to save lives. This was done to protect the vulnerable members of society, and while we weren't asked to move mountains, we were given, we had to give up many freedoms and enjoyments that we take for granted. And I think the TYs in particular had to miss out on a lot. But it says an awful lot about you as young people that you adapted so quickly and remained positive and looked on the good things that you've done instead of complaining or maybe becoming negative. So I commend you on that. I thank you for all your work all year, and I wish you all the best. Stay safe, enjoy your summers.
Good evening from sunny Roscommon. I'd like to wish the TY class of 2020 all the very best. Hope you have a great graduation night, and you were a super group to work with this year. And hope you have a great summer. All the best now.
On Sunday the 22nd of September, we travelled to Barcelona and Salou for our TY tour. Mr. Kelly, Miss Cohen, Mr. Moakler and Mr. Dillon travelled with us. We first stayed in Barcelona for 2 nights in the Generator Hostel. In Barcelona, we visited places like Mount Juic, Camp Nou and the Sagrada Familia. Learning all about the history of Barcelona was so interesting. We then travelled to Salou, where we also stayed for 2 nights. We went to the beach at night, which was a new experience for us all, and we also visited Portaventura. This was so much fun and we made lots of memories. This trip was one we will never forget. We all had a fantastic time, and it really brought our TY year together as a group. So many new friendships were made, and it really started our year off on a good note.
Guys, I just wanted to wish you the very best of luck, and congratulations on a wonderful year and a wonderful day as well. I was lucky enough to go on the Butlers trip with Gretel and met Marty. So rest up for the summer and please God we'll see you back in September. And good night, relive of the
Hello, transition years. It's Sister Heather here to say congratulations on completing what was a very eventful transition year. We started off in Las Vegas with gangsters, and then we made it to a convent, and then we went back to Las Vegas, and then we ended up in the criminal courts of justice. So really, it was quite a journey. I just want to say, it has been an absolutely brilliant year. I've had so much fun working with you, and we had such a laugh in the musical. I hope it's something you'll never forget. The year didn't exactly go the way we had envisioned it, but life rarely does. And I suppose it just reminds us how little control we have over what happens. But if I learned anything from Sister Act, it's this. You mightn't be able to control the world, but you can certainly decide how to react to it. So, on this, your graduation, I hope that you look back fondly on your transition year and you remember the good times, the fun, the things you didn't think you'd be able to do but pulled off in the end. And always remember, when things get too bad, just go on the run. See you, transition years. Congratulations.
Hi TYs, congratulations on your graduation. You were an excellent class, getting involved in loads of projects and events throughout the school year. I want to wish you the best over the summer months, and we'll see you back in September as senior students.
During TY, we went on many trips such as a trip to Coop Park, Galway, Butler's Chocolate Factory, Crow Park and Dublin. We went on a trip to Galway after the play. We went to the cinema, shopping, the Christmas market and ice skating. I really enjoyed the ice skating and everyone else did too. Another trip we went on was to Butler's Chocolate Factory and Crow Park. We went on a tour of the factory and we got to see how they made the chocolate. Then after the tour we got to make our own chocolate elephant. We all thought it was delicious. Then we went on a trip to Crow Park and we went on a tour around the stadium. We also got an insight of what it would be like when there's a match or a concert going on. I thought this was really interesting as we got an idea of how much hard work, time and effort that does we put in for these big events. Another trip we went on was to Dublin City to see some of the landmarks such as the GPO, the Dáil, the statues on O'Connell Street, the National Art Gallery and Natural History Museum. I thought it was good that we all got to see the historic sites of Dublin.
Hi everyone, hope you're all well. Just a quick message to say congratulations on your graduation from transition year. It has been a great year really with you, and I must say myself and Mr. Mokler were delighted to stay on with you, to actually stay with you for your full time in St. Coon's and for be able to see every one of you reach your full potential. With regards this year, it was really rewarding as a year ahead to see everyone both individually develop and as well to see you really develop and gel as a group. So really looking forward to your next 2 years in St. Coon's, and listen, just enjoy your summer, mind yourselves, mind your families and keep safe, and hopefully see you all very soon. Bye.
For one of our fundraisers in TY, we did a tractor run. There were 4 main organisers for it, but as there was a lot of preparing to be done, most of our year helped out when they could. At the beginning, there were some things that had to be sorted out before we could start planning anything else. We had to sort out a route and find a hall before we could start asking businesses for sponsorship and organising other things. We went to nearby businesses to gather sponsorship and spot prizes, and then we had to start planning things for the day after the run. We had to decorate the hall, organise teas, coffees, raffles and other small games to raise more money. We had to guess how many balloons in the tractor and guess how many sweets in the jar, which was fun for the children and raised more money for us. Unfortunately, on the day we faced some challenges. There was an orange weather warning and there was another run on, but thankfully everything worked out and everyone was really happy with all the hard work they put in. The tractor run was a huge success.
Okay. Best of luck to the TYs on your graduation for 2020. I know it's very strange not to have it physically, but yeah, just link up virtually, and all the best. You're a great group, so hope to see you back next year in 5th year.
Hi TY class of 2020, just a quick message to say congratulations on your graduation. I hope you enjoyed your transition year, albeit a very different one to what you should have been used to. But for now, enjoy the break, enjoy your summer, and I look forward to seeing you all back for your senior cycle years in St. Coons, and we can all get back together. But for now, take care. Slán.
Rudolph, would you stop on about your bloody nose? It's supposed to be red. All the other reindeers calling you names? Well, Rudolph, I think it's time you grew a pair. Oh, no. Antlers, of course. Antlers. Look, Rudolph, I really have to go here. I really have to go. I have to do one of those video messages for a TY class. Yes, yes, one of those. You know St. Coons College in Castle Blakeney? Yes, the one where we went there last Christmas and they were doing a musical Sister Act, and a really good show it was too. Yes, that's good, huh? Yeah, you're right. Ah, yes, indeed. The principal keeps asking for a proper maths teacher for Christmas. Yes, indeed. Well, Rudolph, I really must go now. I'll speak to you again soon, okay? Okay, right. Okay, Rudolph. Bye-bye now, bye-bye. Okay, now, where was I? Ah, yes. St. Coons College, Castle Blakeney, graduation class of 2020. Well done on a fantastic year's work. I hope you really enjoyed yourself and that you learned a lot of new things and new experiences during the year. I know next year you'll be back in 5th year in September, and hopefully I'll see you all at Christmas. And you never know, if you've been really good boys and girls, I might just bring you that maths teacher, the proper maths teacher that you've been on about. Bye bye.
So hello TYs, it's been a strange year, no doubt. Started off with such optimism and such fun. It's a pity the way it has finished up with the COVID-19 and all that scare. You've been a great bunch, you always have been, since your first day in school. And you know, I know this doesn't replace your grad, but I hope you can look back in TY in the year you've had with fond memories in time to come. I want to wish you all the best. Look forward to seeing you all back here in September, working hard at your maths. All the fun is over now, guys. We're going to have to knuckle down. Seriously though, it's been great working with you for the past year. And I really do hope you've enjoyed TY and had some great memories from it. Thank you very much. Bye.
Here's a list of all the different workshops we did over the last year. The first one is Adaptable Solutions. In this workshop we learned the different disabilities that some people may have. We also did different activities that were quite fun. This was a good and fun workshop. The next one is Driver's Ed. Driver's Ed is a workshop where we learn how to change a wheel properly, drive a car and use it properly, and for the first time use dizzy goggles. This workshop was okay, it wasn't the best, but it was good to learn certain things. The next one is Bowron making. In Bowron making we made our own Bowrons and we learned a few songs. This was a good workshop. The next one is Internet Safety. In internet safety, we learned how to be safe on the internet. We also did a quiz. This was an interesting workshop to do. The next one is public speaking. Public speaking, we were taught how to properly speak in certain places like college and jobs you decide to do in the future. This did help me before the concert, and it was a good workshop. The next one is heritage. We got the Chromebooks for this workshop where we looked up the background of our local villages and towns. We also went and looked up information about our surnames. This was an interesting workshop to do also. The last one is self-defense. Self-defense for me was the best workshop activity we did. We learned the different nerves in the body and how to protect ourselves properly. This was a really fun and enjoyable workshop to do.
Hi everyone. The gauntlet's been thrown down, so I thought I'd try something a little bit different. I'll sing it one last time for you, and then we really have to go. And the only thing that's right in all I've done, and I can barely look at you, but every single time I do, I know you'll make it anywhere away from here. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand. You will raise your voice to say, think I might not see those eyes. Makes it so hard not to cry. And as we say our last goodbye, I nearly do. Light up, as if you have a choice. Even if you cannot hear my voice, I'll be right beside you, dear. Louder, we'll run for our lives. I can hardly speak, I understand. You will raise your voice to say, best of luck, everyone.
I think picking to do transition year might have been one of the best things I did, and when I was deciding to do it, I kind of mainly looked at the concert. Like, it was such a great way to build confidence, have fun with your year, like come closer together. Like, everyone participated, whether it be a small or a big way. Like, everyone took part, like acting, singing, dancing and painting, like sets or anything like that. Everyone contributed in their own way, and I think it was a great way, like, to come together as a year and learn more about each other and make fun memories. And I don't think anybody like felt better than on the last night when everybody stood up and gave us a round of applause. Like, it just gave you such a good feeling of accomplishing something, and like all your hard work and effort have paid off and everybody enjoyed it, and that was the main thing. And like, with the help of teachers like Miss Reynolds directing it, Miss Melody and Mr. Vine with dancing and music and like the help of the pit, like bringing the show to life. And it was just such a good feeling, and I feel like everyone wished we had another night to do it, like just to experience that, because it was just such a good feeling, and like everyone shared the same emotion on the night when it was finished. Like just had such a good time, and like the fun and crack like we had backstage and in like rehearsals coming up to it was just something you won't forget, and like memories we've made will like stay with us forever. So I think the concert was probably my favourite thing throughout the whole year, and I'd recommend anyone to do TY to do it. Like concert's just such a good way to like come together as a year.
Students, congratulations on your graduation tonight. A special word of thanks to Mr. Dillon, the TY coordinator over the last number of years, who puts a huge effort into the organisation of TY. I'd like to thank and congratulate your form teachers, Mr. Mokler and Miss Cohen, and especially the TY coordination team for the huge amount of effort that goes into TY each year. Your TY has been different. Your TY year has been extremely different. I don't know about the last module that Mr. Dillon introduced this year, quarantine and lockdown. I don't know if that's going to catch on. Hopefully not. Have a great summer. I wish you the very best of luck. Keep safe, and we'll see you all in September, hopefully, and we'll have a graduation a little less virtual and a little bit more real. So thank you for the huge amount of effort that you put into TY all year. Sorry that some of the things that you were to do didn't work out, but have a great summer. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flag 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away. Maybe you don't understand what I'm going through. It's only me. What you got to lose? Make up your mind. Tell me, what are you gonna do? It's only me. Let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flag 'cause we can't let go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away. I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said,
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Hey, let the bullets fly, or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer. got the blood in my veins, oh, ooh, the blood in my veins, oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down like. I want to stop. We can't.
Sweat dripping off me before I even knew her name. La la la. You felt like oh la la la. Yeah, no. Sapphire and moonlight. We danced for hours in the same tequila sunrise. Her body fit right in my hands. La la la. You nervous? You felt like oh la la la. Yeah, I love it when you call me. I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every time she's
again.
You say I love you, boy, but I know you lie. I trust you all the same. I don't know why. 'Cause when my back is turned, my bruises shine. Our broken fairy tale, so hard to hide. I still believe it's you and me till the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we don't, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise, I know you're worth it. When you hit me hard. Sitting in a wishing hole, hoping it stays dry. Feet cast in solid stone. I got Gilligan's eyes. I still believe it's you and me till the end of time. When we collide, we come together. If we don't, we'll always be apart. I'll take a bruise, I know you're worth it. When you hit me hard. 'Cause you said love was letting us go against what our future is for. Many of horror, our future is for. Many of horror. I still believe it's you and me